Okay, going live again. You're
right.
live. Is it doing it? It says I'm live now.
It said it. I see a thing that demonstrates should be live,
Okay.
but I also am not seeing it for some
I
reason.
also do have crappy internet, so... People are reacting, so... Are we alive?
It's weird, because YouTube is showing me that the channel is live, but I do not see a place where it is live. Like, I don't see the stream itself. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm still in the... It still has the thumbnail.
Why is it...
Oh, here we go.
Oh, hey.
It's
okay.
loading.
Yeah? Alright.
Sweet. There we go.
Oh, sweet.
Are we in, fam? Did we make it?
We did it.
Sorry, guys. This is
We're
hard.
here.
This is really hard for me.
Thank you all for your patience as we got this going.
Yeah. We're
'Cause
here.
we want to show other people's screens, but also, like, only Tennille really knows what she's doing half the time with the streaming things.
I've never streamed
Tennille and
before
Avalon too.
in my life. So this is my very, very first time ever streaming. So...
Woo.
So welcome, everybody, to the April art stream of Rain and Wet Cats. We are live, thank goodness.
It's raining cats and cats.
Many cats. There's always cats.
For those who don't know who we all are, I am Audrey, also known as Water.
I'm Tennille. You guys know me.
And I'm Teef.
And she's the one you will be seeing draw today.
And
you'll be
I'm
seeing
also
Teef's.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got
I'll
Avalon.
probably be monitoring the chat more or less. I'm also drawing, though. I'm drawing... Should we all say what we're drawing, since we're gonna, like, show our drawings at the end?
Yeah, sure.
Do it.
Alright, I think Teef should start, since hers is visible.
I am drawing, like you'll see it, but... I'm drawing Wolfthorn. There he is. With his apprentice, Greypaw. There he is. And yeah.
They are training in the rain.
Yeah, it's raining. And this is my reference. It's River Clanny. And I'm going to be drawing some daffodils. And it'll be great.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And I have some other things in here that I don't feel like closing. So hopefully I don't click those and show secrets.
Secret.
Then I will be drawing a happy moss paw in the rain, and if that is finished before Teef is finished with hers, maybe I'll also sketch something else.
It probably will be because I'm a little slower.
And Avalon?
I am drawing Bright Scale with Wolf Kit. And, like, his first time in water.
Oh, baby.
That's cute.
And I am drawing secrets you don't get to know about them.
That's
So you're
usually
the
what
one who will
I'm
not be
doing.
showing.
I'm usually the one drawing secrets.
Yeah.
Why would I choose to do full line art on this? This is just tedious.
You can always not do full line art.
You can just color replace and go with what you have, because, I mean, your sketches are always clean enough.
You know what?
What does it matter?
I'm not doing full line art. I'm going to do a sketch refine. I'm going to completely delete this. I'm going to do sketch refine, and then I'm just going to color. Because that'll just be better anyway.
Yeah!
Alright, I'm getting some notes that the stream is lagging a lot.
I think we need to change the output OBS's
Yeah.
sending information out at.
How do?
Keith, if you would open up OBS and go to the settings again.
Okay. Output. What should it be at?
Yeah, go to, let me see here. I'm opening up my own OBS. Where is this? Broadcast. Yeah, you've got it set to YouTube.
Mm-hmm. So output is, let's see, video bitrate is 2500 kbps. Audio bitrate is 160.
I have mine formatted. For mine, this is an encoding. For you, it might be an output. I have the encoder at X264.
Encoder. Output.
Format 48 hertz. Bitrate 64.
I don't even see hertz anywhere.
Okay.
Video?
Do you have something that says encoding?
No, I have output.
Encoding?
Says streaming, recording, encoder. Doesn't say encoding
Encoder?
anywhere. But it's like,
Okay.
yeah, I am not sure.
Yeah, our versions of OBS are slightly different.
Advanced. Recording. Sources. Seconds. Stream. Okay, it's definitely on that.
There should be something that should allow you to essentially bring the...
Okay. Encoder, it says enforce streaming service bitrate and then enable advanced encoder settings. So I clicked that. And now it says encoder preset quality. Just quality or low latency?
What are the options it gives you?
It says max quality, performance, max performance, low latency quality, and low latency performance.
Try performance or most performance or whatever.
Max performance?
One of those.
Let's try that.
Yeah. And make sure you hit, like, apply.
Okay.
Hopefully that helps.
Hopefully.
I don't want to mess with it too much more than that.
Yeah. We're just, like, sitting here for such a long time.
Sorry, everyone.
Thank you all for your patience as we troubleshoot.
Computers are hard.
I did have Mom turn off her computer, and now she's just watching, TV.
Okay. Maybe that'll help with the internet.
Some general notes for the chat. Please do not repeat questions over and over again. That is considered spam, and you will be put in timeout. We do not have an estimated time for the first episode. The first episode is not yet out. You can find the trailer on our channel, and we are working on it and moving along. And also a general note, we all four of us here in the voice chat are the creators of StarClan Battles. This is a group writing and a group project.
And it's awesome.
There is indeed going to be an opening sequence for our show. We will not tell you more than that, though.
Yes.
It
And
is in
yes,
production.
you will eventually see the secrets that I'm drawing. Because the secrets that I'm drawing is animation. So.
Secrets. There we go. I totally just
Also-
Characters to
drew.
be argued over the direction of. Okay, sorry. What? No, you finish that first before we go into that.
Oh, I totally just drew Wet Wolf Thorn in a different project that patrons will see, so.
Yes.
This is true. Yeah, guys, it seems we're probably going to experience a fair bit of buffering and lag no matter what. There's just always going to be internet problems sometimes in some areas, and I think that's just going to have to end up being the state of this stream. And sorry about that, but we're doing what we have the tools for. We're doing our best with the tools we have at our discretion.
I have really good art tools and not so good streaming tools, so I do apologize.
There is one other thing we could potentially try, and it's streaming through me but showing Teef's screen.
Streaming through you, but using Discord's screen share function. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
That might be hard, because Discord seems to crash me, like, whenever I do screen share.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've not been having a whole lot of luck. I did want to.
I do not think that would be I don't think that would help.
Alright, well, we'll just have to deal with the buffering. I'm really sorry that that's the way it is, guys.
Yeah.
But there's always the playback of the stream, so...
The playback
don't worry.
will be much smoother to watch.
You know.
Yeah, we'll keep chatting with you guys, like, there's no buffering going on. We apologize for it now. Sorry. But we're here to answer questions and draw art. Hang out.
It'll just be a little
I do like
delayed.
this question that popped up that I want to talk about, because I think it's any characters to be argued over the direction of the character development or design or anything else. Well,
Did we?
we maybe didn't. I don't think we had disagreements in terms of like arguing over the characters themselves, but because we each, particularly, I mean, the first arc was you and Tennille mostly, Tiffany, but like because we each had our own characters and we decided their fates and their end outcomes.
Yeah.
We maybe sometimes disagreed with how those end outcomes were, and we're heartbroken because we didn't know what those were going to be until it happened.
I know I've argued for killing off some characters that y'all are like, no, we need them for reasons.
Yeah. Avalon's ready to take a knife to everyone.
I wanted a certain character to murder another certain character, and then you guys were like, no, that character's death needs to be this specific way for reasons. And I was like, dang it, I wanted murder.
Yeah.
Avalon will be good in like making sure we push murder, but also Avalon, there's already enough murder. Gotcha.
There could be more. There could always be more.
There could always be more murder.
There could be cannibalism, guys. I'm just saying.
I
Yeah,
would
I'm
love
just saying,
cannibalism.
we want Wind Clan to go extinct.
Let's do cannibalism in the next story.
Yeah, hell yeah. Ready for big, scary, bad.
Dude. Ice Claw's pretty scary bad, but...
He's not quite that scary bad.
Yeah, he doesn't,
Close.
like, eat people. But
No.
he could.
But he could, is what I'm saying.
Yes,
I
he
mean,
could.
Good.
I feel like I wouldn't put it past him. Eat people. Like,
Like, if you gotta hide a body, like,
But where have those dogs been going?
please do not repeat questions.
if we didn't answer your question, probably not gonna. Just...
And you may find that we answered the questions a little earlier, too.
Mm-hmm.
Some of y'all trying to get spoilers in there.
Good luck.
I know, because I am you.
Say about Elmstar and Stag Charge, they're just mates. I don't know what you mean. Watch the Valentine's stream if you want more information. They're just mates.
Yeah. We talked about it in the Valentine stream. They're mates.
And they're old.
They weren't always mates.
Old people deserve love too.
You know? And they're gay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm actually kind of liking how this is coming out so far.
Nice. I am excited. I hate that. Okay.
If the stream says that it ever ends for you guys, just refresh.
Yeah. So far, it is still running. I think our worst case scenario is we keep on going in just with us and chatting. Possibly look back at some questions, and also just possibly just talk about the characters, and then we'll post the playback.
Yeah.
Well, you know, there goes my whole
That's all right.
my hopes and dreams of streaming on a regular basis.
You gotta get that high-speed
I can
internet.
handle streaming.
Some of it might also be just the CPU usage on your computer, Teef. I don't know what else you have open. But
a few things. Let me close down
Close whatever you can.
Audition. And let me close down all of this stuff. And I will close down Toon Boom. Bye, Poolpaw. He's mad.
Yeah, Toon Boom would probably take up quite a bit of usage.
Toon Boom, you can close, man.
yeah.
Like, get out of here. Toon Boom, you're revealing secrets. Get out of here.
Shoot.
Just close the damn program. It's all saved, so just heck off, man.
You're like, get out of here, you stinky mackerel.
Get out of here, you stinky mackerel. Alright. What else do I have going on?
Make a note that we will probably not be answering questions that are general drawing tips in this stream.
Draw stuff. That's it. Just draw things, man. I will close all of these tabs.
I think
From what I can tell, I think the stream is working better.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
you closing things is already helping a lot.
I think Toon Boom was the thing, because it's like a really big file too, so.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, so everybody, just refresh.
Hopefully it works.
Refresh if you're having issues. There we go.
I've never drawn a kitten before, so this will be a time.
I literally have not started drawing yet.
I'm going back to drawing secrets.
Secrets!
Alright,
So hard not to talk about it.
I'm gonna be obsessed with the chat for the first hour, I think, is what I'm gonna do.
Do that.
Okay. Yeah, I have chat open. I'm trying to keep an eye on it. Oh, Tulip the Flower, we were actually just having a conversation about this. Do you find it easier or harder to draw a fluffy cat?
We just had this conversation. Oh my god. Fluffy cats are where it's at. Wild fur,
Yeah.
Dawn Frost, delicious. Spotted Shadow, really difficult. So hard.
What the hell?
The
I
fluff
find it-
hides your mistakes.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's like I find it really easy to like pose a fluffy cat to hide something if I can't get the anatomy just right. But if they're a short-furred, skinny thing, it's I gotta get the anatomy right. But I'm also very focused on anatomy sometimes, so it's a little bit of both. Da, 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 da.
It was actually funny because the other week, Tifa and I were both animating a shot with Wild Fur, and
Yes.
it was the first time either of us had animated him. And going into it, I was like, "Uh-oh, is Wild Fur going to be a problem?" Because he's a lot.
He is a lot, yes.
But then we both finished animating our shots, and we're like, "Man, I love animating Wild Fur."
He's so fun. Yeah, he's good stuff. Because he's more complicated. I have a lot of love for complicated characters in animation. I just seem to do better with them.
I don't animate, so.
I'm so glad that I do animate now.
So that's my take.
Yeah.
I've tried. And that's okay.
Well, I went to school for it, so...
Same.
Drawing fluffy characters
I went to school
wet
for
is
psychology.
difficult. Wet
Yeah.
fluffies.
Yeah. Because then you have to decide how much of them is muscle and how much of them is floof.
Yes.
I forgot Bright Scale's tail. I thought this was going a little too fast.
And the tails are always difficult on thin characters.
Oh, they're the worst.
I was just talking about Spotty's tail earlier.
Oh yeah.
Trying to animate that fucking thing.
Torture.
It's hard.
I have attempted animation one time.
And I still
Neil's
love it.
birthday. And
It was
Spotty's
great.
tail was the worst part. I'm glad you still like it.
Yeah.
But fuck that.
Fuck that noise.
Animation is hard, and it is also the best thing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even imagine my life if I had never learned to do this.
I love it.
I love it so much. I'm clearly cut out for this and only this. This is my career path. Even though I'm not really going into the industry
Oh,
ever.
yeah.
I thought I was going to be an engineer, everybody. Who wants to do that?
Hey, I once thought that too.
Ayy.
I also went into something not strictly STEM.
I changed my major like
Oh, actually, no, mine's-
4 times? 5 times.
I only changed my major once, but I thought really long and hard about it and about how to break down before I did, so.
I also had to join the military to pay for college, so that's what happened.
It's true.
Little bit of Teef life backstory.
We're getting a question about if any of our characters have OCD. None of our characters currently canonically have OCD.
But that
Doesn't
is
mean they don't. Just
definitely
we haven't thought about it.
a good suggestion. And that would be very
Mhm.
interesting
I
to
like-
look at.
I kind of want to talk a little bit about just representing more things in general, because we've had a lot of questions about other kind of neurological or neurodevelopmental disorders being shown and represented and thought about, and we want to include good representation for all groups we can, But that doesn't. But if we really include good representation at all times for all groups, they'll mostly be relegated to background characters that won't get explored much. It's not really giving the representation that we want to give, because that's not really showing a lot.
But
And so
that's
we're being very mindful of like what we can do and show and be respectful and
right.
do, and not also overload, I guess is what I'm saying.
And that's good to keep in mind for like later main characters too, because there are some that I want to include certain character flaws or like some of my own disabilities maybe that would be fun to look
Absolutely.
into.
Like,
But
it has been
for
very
this
great
one,
to we're kind of loaded up on this one in part just because this story has been hammered out so solidly for so long at this point.
Yeah.
I think what it just comes down to is that there's only so much screen time each character can have, and only so much we can do with each character. So some things might be more subtle, some things might just have to end up in the background.
that patrons
And
get to see
Right,
a
that's
lot.
what I
give
was
the
trying to
attention we
say.
can. Like, we'll do what we can to represent many different facets and elements of people's identities, but we can't do everything every single episode with every character.
Yeah.
Right. Avalon said it much better than I was saying it.
Yep.
So like,
Another
yeah, like,
question from Rogue Runner said some of the more recent Drawing a Blank videos feature reference pages used in collaborative animation. Is there a place where we can get these for reference in fan art? They are currently being given to patrons. Patrons are getting them slowly as part of the updates that we do monthly over on our Patreon for the concept art tier, which is $10 a month. When the first episode airs, I will give it a few days probably, and then all of those references will be uploaded for everybody to look at. But for the time being, they're only for patrons.
yeah. We might even
Yeah.
like just go, I mean, maybe it would be a lot to do this, but I might even just go in and make those previous ones then become public posts instead of being the patron limited.
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
Wet.
Is it spoilery to ask if Swiftmask has a love interest? No, it is not. He has a good love interest.
I want it to be Wolf.
We all do.
Romance.
I think that's the thing that we probably argue about the most, that isn't really an argument,
It's just, yeah.
because we all want it, but for plot reasons it can't happen.
Yeah.
And also, Swiftmask is he's just so heterosexual. Like, I can't, like, as much as I want, he's just straight. He just
Yeah.
is.
Sadly. Also, the person who originally played him as that character, and we don't want to disrespect the original person who made the character by changing the character too much from beyond their original vision.
Yeah. And also, Silverblaze is awesome, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
she deserves a good boy.
Yeah.
Samastar asks, have you ever felt so much love for a character that you feel the pain because you know they're gonna eventually be hurt? And the answer is yes.
I think all of us the same
Consistently.
one.
And Avalon is the biggest culprit of this because she writes those scenes ahead of time to make us sob.
It's so awful.
If I have to hurt, you have to hurt. That's how this works.
Yeah.
That's
much.
You're the
fair.
one who decided these characters have to die. Like, I mean, not all of them, but the one that I'm thinking of, was destined to die long before I joined this project, and if I have to suffer that, you have to suffer that.
Yep.
Right, but also, fuck you. Oh man, the stream is definitely far behind where we are talking. That's what I'm finding
Yeah.
out.
Rough.
Because someone's like, oh, Audition? It's like, yeah, they just got to the part where you were closing Adobe Audition.
Oh god.
we are going to have we have plenty of non-straight cats in our story canonically, and if you want to see anything about those people, go back to our Valentine's stream.
Yep.
And if you're wondering about transgender cats, we're getting there. Promise.
We will have a non-binary lead at one point in upcoming projects, so just stay tuned.
And we also have like we have a couple of non-binary background characters like Falcon Paw, right? In RiverClan?
Nah, he's a
Or
dude.
he's gender
He's a male.
non-conforming.
He's just, you know.
Gender non-conforming is what you said, I think.
I think so. I don't remember.
Prior.
Oh, they're all latching on
Nazis.
secrets. Boom.
That is so.
Oop, because that was literally like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, rough.
Whatever, it's fine.
This is actually coming out really good, and Teef said I could mess with his markings as much as I want, so I'm
You
gonna
do
that.
you.
So now you can't stop me.
Okay, that's pretty good. So it's sort of line art-ish, but it's really more
Kaylee,
like
if there
sketchy.
was,
There we go.
if there's one thing you could change about Warriors, what would it be? It could be big or small, any event.
Oh,
Mine
God.
would just be the inclusion of some sort of Bible that the authors follow.
God, yes, please, some sort of central reference point.
Yeah.
When I joined the StarClan battle stuff, that was the thing I was like very hard on and possibly annoyed everyone with, was like, no, I need us to have details about everyone listed here. And
I mean,
now.
we're all very detailed.
Yeah, they just weren't in like a central place. They were kind of like sporadic.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, yes, they were like, you were very consistent about keeping up details. It was just like, no, it's like, as we start this next story, I need a full background description for every character, what their future name is gonna be, who was their mentor.
I remember
It was
making that
a little-
document too. It
little
was fun.
extreme. It was fun. I had a lot of fun with it.
See, that's like the funnest part of this fandom for me, so I don't know
Yeah,
why the authors won't.
Yeah.
Won't get on our level. No.
Sorry, it's so
But
laggy.
yeah, I really wish that there was some kind of consistency.
Yeah.
Consistency in characterization, consistency in the lore of how StarClan works, consistency in clan culture.
It's probably my crappy
Yeah.
internet that's making it lag so much.
I mean, there was also the CPU issue. I mean, it's okay. We'll have the playback posted later.
It was like 2 minutes behind, and now it's like forever behind.
I love how Grandpa, like, just because you zoomed in on him, now he looks like slightly smug somehow with how
Yeah.
with how it's posed.
There we go. Let's see. Background sketch. Gonna put that on multiply. Let's get some background stuff happening.
We got someone in chat saying this is giving me some great visual reference for when it comes to drawing.
UF4 can be hard because it's kind of like you just have separate clumps all of a sudden.
Yeah, I just did like spikies.
Yeah, that's the accurate way to do it.
You ever seen like a super wet, fluffy cat? Like I used to work at a kennel and they would do grooming for cats sometimes. And, you know, you come across grooming and there's a cat and it's just like extra wet. And it's funny.
I have seen a few. It is really funny.
Had to give cats flea baths a few times, and it's always just like, so sorry.
Sorry. Yeah. So let's do some blocks.
Someone, or small friend asks, why is Greypaw's dad in the Elder's Den? I'm pretty sure it's because he had Greypaw really late in life,
Yes,
right?
he did. He's just an old man. That's all. That's all it is.
People do that sometimes.
He's just old.
Like I am quite the young adult. My mom is very much considered in the senior population.
How old is your mom?
I hope mom never comes to. She's
Older.
sick. She is 61.
Oh, my mom's 69. Nice.
Well, but
Nice.
but like you're like 8 years older than me.
That's true. So, I mean, same.
So I guess it's about the same gap, yeah?
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
Can't get that on
We,
there.
as the 4 creators of StarClan Battles, are all excited for the first episode, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Looking real good, guys. I keep seeing
Oh
all
my
the
God.
previews.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
I'm just editing together voice lines and I'm like dying inside. Our voice actors are doing such a good job.
Should we mention who else is also not a creator of the project, but who's working on it with us as part of our team?
We should.
Like who we've commissioned?
Yes.
Yeah, like the people who are like helping with the backgrounds and all that.
Who we have hired. Who all we have hired. So we have hired Cranberry the cat to help us with backgrounds. She has made about half of the backgrounds you'll be seeing in this first episode. Maybe more like a third.
Yeah, closer to a third.
Yeah.
Yeah. We also have hired Tasovsky and J-Stars for rough animation. So they are helping get the rough animation done to move on along. And we have hired Beffalumps for starting the storyboards for the second episode.
So
And
excited
they're delicious.
about all of that.
It's so good. Everything is making us so excited and like pained.
Go to Bed Peach Paw is iconic.
It's so good.
Yeah, Tiffany is drawing in Adobe Photoshop, and Tennille and myself both typically use Paint Tool Sci.
That's what I use as well.
And that's what Avalon is using.
It's okay to be wrong. I'm just kidding.
I was like, you wanna go?
How's
No.
your paid subscription?
A lot of people don't like Photoshop because of the paid subscription. And just because it's not quite as user-friendly as Sai is. But that's what I used while I was in school.
Learning curve.
So, yeah. I've always just been using it, so I just sort of know it better. It's what I like to use.
I mean, like, it has a lot more ability to make
painterly
high resolution images.
Yeah.
And I mean, so it's good. It is a good program.
Yeah.
Sai is just good for small, quick and easy.
They are both fantastic programs.
And Sai is so affordable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, first thing I did when I got my new computer was actually get a paid subscription. It's so good. It has so many brushes.
I like how easy it is to make brushes inside too.
Yeah. It's just a couple of little settings changes, and like if you once you know what the settings each do, it's just done. You have what you want.
Yeah.
I have a brush specifically for gore.
It's fantastic.
Hey, nice.
I'm not good at computers,
I need
as
to
you
use
can
it
see
more
by
often.
the lagging stream. So I tend to stick with what I learned, and so that's why I use Photoshop, because this is what I learned on, and it's what I've just always known how to do. So learning new things is
Yeah.
not my strong point. I'm a very slow learner.
Go.
Rogue.
Question.
That's what I was about to read from
Yeah,
Rogue
yeah.
Runner. I love it.
Go for it.
Golden Pelt and Spotty have been stated to be more or less equal in their warrior skills, but do they use different fighting styles from one another since they have such different builds? Tennille, I think you're the best person to answer that, which is why it's good I asked.
That's a good question.
Yeah. Spotty is definitely leaner, faster. She, because she is so scrawny, she definitely uses her litheness to evade more than to attack, and that's just ideologically.
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 Still can't talk, but that word that Sean just said, that is also how she prefers to fight, is mostly dodging until she tires the enemy out to get away.
So she
Golden
doesn't
Pelt-
actually have to do any hurting.
Which,
Yeah,
fun
Golden
fact,
Pelt
is definitely how Wolfthorn fights as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's been stated. Yes, that
Yep.
sounds very familiar. If we're talking tanks, Wolfthorn is the dodge tank. I feel like Wolfthorn and Swiftmask are both different kinds of tanks
Yeah.
that you would find in RPGs, but Swiftmask is the like high HP, high defense tank, and Wolfthorn is a dodge tank.
So while Spotty is willing to whittle away at her opponent, and it's more of a test of endurance so that she can get out of there or make sure that the battle's done, Golden Pelt is a go hard, go home kind of guy. So it's going all in, all at once, and just trying to be like the most dominant force in the battle.
What would Dawnfrost's be?
Very similar to Golden Pelt, actually. I know,
Like
surprising.
she's in there to get noticed. Like she wants attention.
She's
when
more
she
of a
fights.
tactics fighter. So she's good at dodging and very tactical.
Yeah, and I think both Dawnfrost and Golden Pelt would be ones who watch their opponents very carefully.
Yes.
All right, this is coming out really good, guys. I'm excited to share this because I'm almost done with it.
Oh wow, nice.
Audrey! Medican cat.
It was the first thing I thought when he kept correcting you saying it, and I was just like, Sean, we need to go back to Medican Cat.
Medican cat.
But like the conversation had moved on, so I wasn't gonna say it out loud.
Yeah.
Small Friend asks, does Elmstar miss Rowan Storm's mom, and who will become mates of StarClan? Elmstar does miss Rowan Storm's mom because they were best friends.
Yes.
But they were mates not as much in the romantic way. Like,
More in the best friends way.
yeah. And in my opinion, once you get, I don't know. I don't think about that kind of stuff of like StarClan relationships and going together thing, but like my idealized StarClan end thing is like, if you've had multiple mates, you kind of just are poly in StarClan because you have all the time in the world. Like, people don't need to be hung up on jealousies or anything because it's the afterlife.
Yeah.
Also, we don't really do that in StarClan so much.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good. Vivid color for the background. Okay, so there's that.
Yeah, what I see on my screen currently is you're still working on the lines, so the
Oh,
fact that you
yeah.
just colored the background
Yep.
is like...
Yeah, good luck with that, guys. Sorry. That's how it goes. The wolf boy. Base. That. Did I fuck this up? Odd. What? I can cuss on the stream if I want to. We
Yeah,
already
we're
said
allowed to
it's
cuss on this stream.
it's not for kids or whatever.
It's not made for small children, no. And we've always been very clear about when we're streaming, we're adults, we're going to say swear words, and if viewer discretion is advised.
Yep.
I was in the military, for crying out loud.
Yeah, no,
Fight
if
me.
you didn't,
There we
if you
go.
didn't cuss, I don't know how you would have survived. Genuinely.
I was actually the worst. Okay. Always name your layers. Always.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. About that.
Y'all are naming your layers?
Get it together.
Named layers in 5 million years.
Then again, I just normally don't have all that many layers
I have so many layers.
to worry about, so... So I ain't a fancy bitch.
I memorize them or I die.
Perish.
I make an edit,
There
and
we
if
go.
I fail to do something correctly, then I just cry. It's fine. If I did it on the wrong layer, it's whatever.
I also, like, frequently hide layers so that I can make sure I'm on the right one, so...
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
I will iterate one more time for the chat. Yes, we are planning on having genuinely transgender characters. It's going to take a long time for us to reach the characters who are transgender in our story, though. Because they're mostly in the second arc, so instead of Cloud and Moon, they are in Black Sun.
Yep.
But we do have some non-binary and gender non-conforming background characters within Clouded Moon. And this live stream is probably going to last at least another hour, if not 2.
Yep.
It depends.
We're here for the long haul, folks.
So I hope you came prepared.
How far back
Like,
is
we
it lagging
usually end
now?
up-
I mean, you're still putting the lines on Grey Paw on my end.
Oh my god!
Like, you're almost finished, but, like, yeah.
Wow. That's
Yeah, rip.
actually hilarious. What can you do, right?
I mean, cry in a corner.
You'll see it
The playback
eventually.
will be cohesive, at least.
Or at least should be.
It'll be something.
We hope.
Or it won't. You know.
Yeah.
At least art is being made and drawn, and we get to hang out.
Yes.
Exactly.
Agreed. Hope you guys like gazing at wet wolfthorn.
Jennifer in the chat says, I love the little character pages and minifics on Patreon. It lets the background characters have their chance to shine.
Yeah. We have so much
It's
fun
one of our
making
favorite
those.
parts of doing the Patreon, honestly.
Because I love the
That reminds
background
me, I have to write the
characters.
May one.
That's true.
We like really fleshed out these characters very strongly. They're all very good.
Let's
Because
see.
I feel like knowing what your background characters are helps you create the culture and the story even more strongly and like the world building.
Mm-hmm.
This, like that. How do you color a wet
But it
cat?
won't show the final product and we'll cry.
That's okay.
Is there a process, or Jennifer also asks, was there a process to choosing the song for the trailer, or was the calling the song we had picked out from the start?
I was doing an AMV of my own volition because
Tennille was
I
having
have no
fun.
control over my life. And
And then we decided,
Tennille's
oh, this
over
would
there
make a good
bippity-bopping.
trailer.
yeah,
Tennille was bippity-bopping, having a good time, then we were like, hey, let's get this started this year. And like started up working on the casting call and everything. And then it was like, okay, well why don't we like try to figure out our animation process? And it was like,
we need
okay.
to practice doing this, so
The rough AMV just happened to be a very good test run for that.
yeah.
And we loved
Which
it.
is
And
great,
also,
because there was no way I was going to finish it by myself.
And now it's done. So at least we have something.
Yeah.
and also
I
I just
honestly wouldn't be surprised if before the episode comes out, we have some other kind of mini quote-unquote trailer
Yeah.
yeah.
that announces like the release date and stuff like that.
Yeah, there'll probably be some. I already have like ideas of how to put that together. Oh no.
Same.
Sorry, I'm like, oh gosh, I could do this transition and that. Like my editor brain is like putting these together. And,
I'm
like,
just
thinking
here to
about how
animate. I just want to animate.
It turns out, fam, that I really like editing, and that is what I got to learn by making that trailer.
And that is so perfect because I don't much care for editing. And
Yep.
I just,
Mood.
yeah, we're
Everyone's
just
mood, and
so
I'm like,
glad.
and I'm like, ooh, this is great.
Because you get final say in what it looks like.
Yeah, I do. I
Which
do get
is
final say in what it looks
fantastic.
like. I mean, no, Tennille technically gets final say in what it looks like, but I get first pass, and then Tennille suggests edits.
Yes.
I sadly do very little when it comes to that stuff.
You
That's
do enough
okay.
in breaking our hearts in the script. You've done enough in like the like lead up process so far with the script.
It's
And
all
then
I
with the
can do.
novelization, oh my god. My dang heart. For those who are curious about Avalon writing the novelization, up on the Patreon for $3 a month, the character moment that was released after the trailer was her prologue for the novelization of the series.
Which is all about Sunfire and Breezeheart.
and it broke everyone's hearts, and we cried in corners.
Clutches chest like you're having a heart attack.
I mean, yeah, pretty much all the time.
Guess I'll die.
That's basically my attitude
Also,
towards everything.
that's my attitude towards everything Avalon writes.
As it should be.
It's your aim as an author is to just make everybody just go, guess I'll die.
Oh, you guys don't even know. Dark Lightning comes out this year.
Oh, snap.
I am sure. I'm so scared. I'm so terrified. Small Friend has also asked, does Wolfthorn love Swiftmask?
No. Like,
Not the way I want him to.
not the way you want him to. He
Not
may
the
or may
romantic
not
way
have
that you
had
want to.
another, relationship in the past, but it was not Swiftmask.
Mhm.
He is definitely not Wolfthorn's type.
Yeah.
Unless we're talking best friends here.
Honestly, Wolfthorn and Swiftmask are much more like
Brotherly.
adoptive brothers.
Yeah.
The same way I view the three of you as my adoptive sisters.
Cute.
Aw.
Yeah.
You as well, our sister.
Yeah.
This means I will commit murder for you.
Yeah, I knew that. It's kind of a nice perk. It's a nice
And I'm a
perk.
Slytherin, so I can do it well.
Exactly. Whereas Hufflepuff me is like, why don't we just make toast?
Why don't we just make toast?
Teef, you're still touching up the line art on my hand over
Oh,
here.
fantastic. I'm almost done coloring Wolfthorn, so
Sweet.
just the base colors.
Also something I'm interested in asking because it's really cool to me. Small Friend has been asking really nice just character questions. They asked, does Silverblaze enjoy her dad being a medicine cat? I'm mostly like wondering, what does Silverblaze think about her dad being a medicine cat?
Silverblaze thinks that Orange Book needs to retire. Because
I mean, she's not wrong.
because he has served his entire life as a warrior and he deserves to retire. And this whole becoming a medicine cat thing to please Rainstar is just dumb. It's stupid.
It's dumb.
It's
It's a bad, stupid, dumb idea.
It's just stupid. But she goes along with it, of course, because if you don't go along with what Rainstar wants, you might find yourself disappeared.
Yeah. And also, River Clan doesn't have another option for a medicine cat right now, so.
Yep.
Yeah. Gotta love Rainstar. It's the best. It's the best.
Go. I gotta open.
How on Mother Nature's blue and green marble do you all make so many characters and make up personal stories for them and remember all of it?
Look at all these
Well,
secrets.
the answer right now is
Look
I
at
don't
them.
because I didn't make them.
Look at the secrets. Look at them. Okay.
Secret.
Okay. Boom. Ah, heck. Alright. There we go.
Honestly, the main way I can tell y'all that we understand our characters so well is just like just being intimately familiar with them from working on it so much and talking to each other about them.
And knowing
Yeah.
them for years and years.
Yeah, that's a big part of it too. It's just absolutely having known them for so long.
And we do talk about them a lot with each other. Like, what if this character did this? Oh, that would be amazing. And like, you know, it's fun to have a group.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and like we'll have ideas too, like about maybe friendships characters will make and stuff, and we will go, what do y'all think about like this? It's like, oh yeah, we'll like build on the ways they could relate to each other.
Yeah.
Normal Videos asks, how do you recommend new people learn about the lore of StarClan battles? There is a wonderful playlist that we have up on our channel that links to what Tennille has done for in her drawing a blank videos talking about the StarClan battles characters. Because sometimes it's just fun to draw our characters, and so we've incorporated talking about the characters and some of the lore and some of the background for the story in drawing a blank.
Yeah. And a lot of it is stuff that, you know, won't get time to shine elsewhere.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
In the story itself. So
Because scripts are very by necessity are very tight and clean.
yeah.
I wish there were 10 of me so I could just like animate all of the background characters just doing things.
Yeah.
It'd be amazing.
Because anytime we do animate background characters doing stuff, we're like, oh, baby! Look at baby! He moved!
And even when they're like the sassiest, prissiest, like awful babies, we're like, oh baby, you're awful, I love you.
Golden Pelt.
Terrible, stinky.
Golden Pelt is a stinky man.
Have we made up any lore in our series that isn't canon in the actual books? Yes.
Yep.
There's can't really explain much past that.
I think there's one we could talk about. And this is just a small thing that happens in episode 1.
Do you mean it happens in episode 1?
The lights.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Okay, so in StarClan battles, when the cats gather for the gathering, one thing that we've added is that fireflies congregate around the gathering island, so that there is a lot of warm, natural light.
Yeah, as if called upon by StarClan themselves.
There's just kind of it's more just like there's just a natural magic about the gatherings. Oh god, that's
I mean, it is kind
sounds
of
just like saying Magic the Gathering, but
magic
like
about the gatherings. That's funny.
Yeah, so like the gathering itself is just a very magical time, and so just kind of it lights that special event lights up and brings this warmth, daylight feeling to the gathering, even though it is at nighttime.
Yeah.
I don't like this. There we go.
Yeah. And some beautiful color palettes. Mwah.
Very fun.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What?
Did you lose stuff?
What?
Oh, okay.
What's happening? What's happening? I'm not hearing anybody.
Uh-oh.
Teef?
I can hear...
Teef?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Try disconnecting and reconnecting.
Everyone else can hear you,
Okay, I'm good.
they say.
I think it was just my internet being
Okay.
weird.
Have you tried
Okay,
turning
cool,
it
we're
off
good.
and on again?
Shut up, Sean! Shut up!
Oh, Avalon.
I love it so! That's so good and cute. Oh my god.
Precious.
Let me see.
Teef, you have to pull it up on stream. You have to
I'm-
pull it up on stream now.
Working on it.
I mean, it'll show up like
hours from now.
I know.
It'll show up like hours from now. For
Oh,
us
that's
when we
so
look at it, but
cute.
I mean, like, they will hear us
Yeah.
talking about it at the same time.
Yeah.
Is adorable.
Chief, you are just now choosing a background color.
Oh,
on the
fantastic.
stream.
That was so long ago.
That was like 45 minutes ago.
That was so long ago. Jeez. Have I emphasized how much I'm sorry? So sorry.
It's alright. People are asking where they can see lore, so I'm just going to link them to our.
Check this out. Of course, y'all see it in about 45 minutes. Oh, so cute. I love this. Aww.
Super adorable.
I've never thought of Wolfthorn as a tiny child before, so it's just adorable.
Definitely was.
I
Wasn't
can't.
hey,
just
it's
witnessing
Tom.
his murder.
I can no longer hear
Yeah.
Avalon. That's the problem.
Huh.
Yeah. Pretty weird.
Odd, but I mean, if Teep's computer's also trying to do a lot of things, then yeah.
It does that
Just
sometimes
stuff.
with people on Discord, so.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. Because now I miss out on Avalon's cute quips and just. It's awful. Okay.
I think I've captured these characters I'm animating in one frame.
Oh my god.
I need to show it to you.
I need to see it, but like, oh, no, I don't want to like torture the chat either. I was gonna say to the chat really quick now, like the only official sources of information on our series, and I've said this into the chat too, but I want to say it here. The only official sources of information are this YouTube channel, our Patreon, like official folders on our DeviantArt page, and then the allegiances that Tennille linked.
Alan, that's them.
Yep.
Yep, that's them.
Yep. Oh, Leaf Storm. She's like calm and composed, and like she doesn't look unproud, but she also looks a bit unsure, which is just it's good. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Also, we're probably not getting to that casting for a few years.
Which casting?
Yeah. There was also a question up here earlier that I to. They said, did you guys change anything about each clan to make them different from one another, like with their culture and practice,
Yes.
or a different way of doing things.
Yes.
Yeah, there was Noah Doe. That was Noah Doby Gaming Doe.
Yep.
Doby Gaming Doe. That's how you pronounce it. Yeah. Yes. The answer is yes, because we touched on this a little bit or it was touched on a little bit in your episode, Neil, on the StarClan Battles Medicine Cats.
Mm-hmm.
Like just different leaders, and then different medicine cats like kind of create their own different cultures within the clans.
Yeah, I would say that it's all very subtle things. You know, there's not ever going to be a point in an episode a character will have to look at the camera and be like, now kids, in ThunderClan, we do this, and it's different from the other clan.
Clan, we have tree patrols. No.
Yeah, but you'll notice that there's just, because of the way the leaders are in the clans, there's a different culture to each clan. And I think the biggest thing you can see that's the differences between them is, you know, Rainstar is obviously not a great person. So the culture in RiverClan and the general vibe it gives out is very different than ThunderClan.
With each other, you can almost hear their like heightened awareness and judgment, because they're like worried about Rainstar's judgment. Like that kind of idea seeps into how they interact with each other.
Yeah.
Once again, I'll ask the chat to please not repeat questions. And can we see more art of Wolfthorn and Greypaw like this, or will we go more into their teacher and mentor relationship? That will happen. Greypaw and Wolfthorn will have a very nice, good arc throughout the series.
Yeah.
They're good boys.
Like, good boys.
Yes, they are good boys.
Greypaw is super chill, and he very much likes to talk with his mentor and be there, and he respect. There's a lot of respect.
Greypaw doesn't seem like a radical, does he?
Smash the state though.
It's true.
He is totally a radical, and he gets along with Wolfthorn very, very well. My cats are being stinky animals. Just the one.
Oh yeah.
It's Tacit. She's a stinky little
Bulma
mackerel.
Or Tacit.
Getting into cabinets and she's knocking over my skincare stuff.
She's getting into cabinets. Like a little heathen.
She's going on adventures.
She's bad kitten.
Bad cats. You must stop alone. Dang, that stinky mackerel.
I'm gonna watch this stream later, and I'm gonna be like, well, that sucks.
It's fine. Streams have their ups and downs.
Yeah.
No, Tacit.
Tacit, no.
She's on the table, and I'm sitting next to the table reading things on my phone, and she wants to rub on my face. But she lost her balance and put her claw right into my shoulder.
She's cool.
Oh.
I probably have a scar from her, honestly. I have this big, like, open wound on my shoulder for the past couple weeks. And it's probably going to scar up. And I'm going to get a little tattoo above it that says Tacit. Because she did this.
What were you saying, Evelyn? Yeah.
Well, like, and here's the other thing, like, Frozen Pool literally shaped and formed how she thinks and views the world from kittenhood. Like, that's not... She did, like, it's not a...
I'm gonna pop out and then back in again and see if I can hear her. Okay. Everyone speak. Cool, now you're all gone.
Frozen Pool...
Lovely.
Frozen Pool, very... Can you hear me, Teef?
I can now, yes.
Am I being heard?
You are the only one being
Okay.
heard.
Anyone?
Oh, there's
Hear me?
Tennille.
Sorry, I haven't talked.
Okay.
I think we're...
Avalon now.
Test.
I'm just, like, so interested in what Avalon's talking about, and I can't hear her. I'm so sad.
Testing, testing, testing.
I hear you!
She's saying testing.
You're here!
Oh, good. Okay.
But so yeah, so like Frozen Pool really shaped Rainstar's in thoughts and beliefs about the world.
Yes.
She does not view her dad as evil. Doesn't, like, these are not ideas she has about, like, that's not... You can think, like, that she would know clearly, like, what's moral and what's not, but she doesn't. Because what's moral and what's not has been defined by Frozen Pool
Yeah.
for her. So, like, she follows along because, like, that's...
That's how she was brought up.
Yeah, like, that's how, like... I mean, it's just the simple, like, how they were raised.
And Frozen Pool is practically a serial killer, too. So that's why his son is that way.
I think the shot is animated.
Oh,
Nice.
snap.
I'm super here for it. So excited.
You know what? I made another layer for that before, but now I'm just not going to.
I'm going to save this and render it.
Cut the check.
Flower will have kits again in the future. But
All right, and there's Grey Paw's
you-
base colors.
yeah.
You guys get to see
She
it in
will.
like
Like,
2 hours.
Woo!
Woo!
Wait, I think I see the base colors. I think it might be catching up. Maybe.
The base colors. Behold. All right. So,
Yeah, Blue Flower had her litter of wild fur and patch paw. And she's not having any more kits for a while. She will eventually have more kits, but that's not going to be like a big focus.
Yep. Crowstalker's had more kits.
He has. Night Kit and Fog Kit are down there.
Yep.
Fog Kit looking like he belongs in some like boring office
he does.
with that mustache of his.
Is Forrest Lee thinking of making Golden Balls her deputy? Yes.
Very
That's not a
obvious.
spoiler, that's just a yes.
That's literally how she treats him.
Well, this is getting interesting.
Just do not repeat questions. That will get you put in timeout.
Yep.
Spam.
Get some clouds up in her. I feel like I do backgrounds differently every time I do them. And sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't.
I feel like that's me with all art.
Because I want this to be, like, a little bit simple.
A little simple, she says.
A little bit simple. I'm trying. I'm not really a simple background type
Teeth can
person.
have little a simple as a tree.
Little bit of simple. But only little. As a treat.
As a treat.
It is.
God, I love hanging with y'all. I need to start drawing my things in, but I've just been so enthralled with the chat.
You know what? You can be enthralled with the
I mean,
chat.
I'm done drawing. I'm keeping an eye on them for now, so.
I think they enjoy
I
it.
will finish eating my gumbo, then I will switch to nomming.
Delicious gumbo.
Big Fishy asks, is Tennille doing all the animating? No.
No. She would die.
Her. By the way, I just mean the animation, not the ideas of the OCs. Yes, thank you. No, Teeth and I break up the majority of the animation. We're the lead animators, but we also have hired Tasovsky and Jay Stars to do quite a bit of animation along with us. And we're very happy to have them on the team.
Yes.
And we also have Cranberry assisting with backgrounds, and Buffalumps assisting with storyboarding for the next episode.
Yep.
It's gonna be so grand. It'll only get better.
Thinking about how we're moving past this first one, so.
Yeah.
And if you would like to help us be able to hire on more people so we can get this done faster, the way this is funded is through Patreon. So if you want to support us on Patreon, what we generally end up doing with those funds is using them to commission people to do work alongside us so that we can get it done faster.
And we have really loved being able to hire people. Especially during this time, yeah, we've really been able to focus on and bring in, or not focus on, but we've been able to bring in a lot of people, like, as the pandemic has been happening and as people have been...
Yeah. And like actually pay a living wage for freelance work. And that's all because of our Patreons.
And it's very, very important to us that they get paid appropriately. So we really appreciate that we have the Patreon funding to make sure we pay people appropriately.
Yes.
But only a little simple. Only a little.
I'm
And
gonna
while
have to get up for
discussing that, please no one bring up any Twitter drama.
What kind of Twitter drama?
We're not going to comment on it.
Ugh.
Yep.
Gross. I don't even look. I mostly just play Animal Crossing and create art. I don't do Twitter drama. So I have no comment about it anyway.
Drama.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm just saying for people to just, not bother bringing up any Twitter drama because we're not going to talk about it.
Yeah.
We don't know about it anyway.
Like, we're just not here to discuss negative things like that.
Only positives. Like Animal Crossing.
Like Grey Paw being a good boy.
Oh, the best boy.
Look at that fluffy son.
Not so fluffy anymore. You can actually see his body shape.
Yeah. Good stuff. Okay, yeah. Gonna mute myself to get up for a moment and put away my dish from dinner, and then I will start drawing myself.
I'm gonna get up and stretch in a second. And then I'll see what I want to do with this whole background situation. Even further. Because I'm currently just adding colors and blending it with my Kyle Webster 50% watercolor blender brush. That comes with Photoshop, I think.
Hell.
And it is the best. You can do so many things with this thing. Okay, mid-front. What do we want to do with this?
Is there anyone in the cast that have ancestors from the Warrior Cats book? No.
There used to be, but no.
I mean,
Sure.
To be aware of.
yeah, probably, but also it doesn't matter.
By the time Clouded Moon is taking, those cats are all not even distant memories. There might be a handful of legends that were passed down and retold, but no one remembers any of those cats anymore. And there is no SkyClan, so there's really nothing after the last hope.
Yeah.
We were very young.
Like, I like to headcanon that Spotted Shadow could be a very, very distant descendant of Crowfeather, but like no one knows who the hell Crowfeather is.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
if she was to somehow meet Crowfeather in StarClan, she'd be like, okay.
Alright.
Be like, I mean, like, why do I care?
Dawnfrost was definitely a fire clone once.
Yeah.
Once upon a time.
But like, we all had those characters.
Oh yeah. Who didn't?
Oh,
You know what would be hilarious, though? If Rainstar was descended from Misty's.
Ha!
That would be hilarious. I'm gonna be right back. Supper.
Okay.
Get that food.
I was just thinking about thing that I want to mention before I forget. One of our patrons commented on the announcement for the stream. I have not seen her in the chat, but that today is her birthday. So Marta Terishuk, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm sorry for possibly pronouncing it incorrectly, but Marta, happy birthday to you. I hope that when you watch this stream, it brings you some joy.
And we love you.
Times.
A lot.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah, we do. It's always great to see your comments.
Oh man, Wolfthorn's got that sick eyeliner.
Yeah, he
He
does.
always has.
He's actually sort of feminine
a very
looking.
handsome looking boy.
Yeah,
Wings that could kill a man.
Let me.
and they do.
I was my first like crush, and he still is my crush. Like, I've never gotten over my Wolfthorn crush.
I have a thing for like more androgynous or feminine male characters. So a lot of my male characters are very feminine. And they always have
They're
their
wonderful.
wicked eyeliner.
He's the shoujo love interest.
Yeah, dude.
Yes. Hfish, he asks, how long did it take to get all the characters mapped out? Like, who was related, who mentored who, etc.
That was a whole
A
situation.
lot!
Years. It's been years. There have been so many
It's been
throwaway, like, family trees that... God, it's just ridiculous. I totally forgot.
We've
Very
reworked
Cause
the family
liked it.
trees like 7 times.
Yes.
I think
It's been a lot.
And I'm really happy with our latest reiteration, but I think what's helped it a lot is just also now we've started at the beginning again and are just establishing it from the start. It's like, okay, here is our starting point. And I think that'll help us moving
that's a little
forward.
gray. There we
Make
go.
sure that's all more solid. Welcome back, Neil.
Hello. What did I miss?
Talking about how dang long it took to figure out characters, like family trees and like mentors and
that
so on
stuff
and
has
so
been
forth.
going on for years.
Mm-hmm.
It was no small task.
The original roleplay was so messy. There we go. That's
Yeah. I mean, I think it's difficult to have a story with this many characters and this many people putting their hands into the pot
Yeah.
without it getting messy
Right.
to begin with. A lot of things slip through the cracks. But we've also had a long time to fix it all up.
So in case you were wondering how I do backgrounds, here's my process. That you'll get to see in about 2 hours. Probably more like 20 minutes.
Yeah, no, you're putting the stripes on Wolfthorn's head right now, so you know, Teeth.
Ooh, nope. That was a long time ago, man. I'm currently blending background colors to make foliage.
Ah, my files are too powerful for Discord. So into the Geek Drive it goes.
Into the drive.
Oh,
Yeah, that happened to me too
I love
earlier.
our drive folder. It's the most handy dang thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's get some of this in here. Use some good colors. I don't really know what I'm getting at with this background. I probably should have started with more of a reference. Or, like, actually gone by my reference. You know.
Oh,
Maybe a little.
Katie16 asks, are you gonna have some really stupid characters that make all the others facepalm? Implying that we aren't the stupid characters.
Like me aren't the fools all along.
I'm trying to think if there is any character like that, because there's not... I mean, like, there's funny moments, but there's not really comedic characters. Like, characters who are just there to be the comic relief.
Yeah, it's, like, not
Which
really
I
a...
prefer. I like that.
Like, Mosspaw, kind of. She has some humorous scenes, but she's not really a comedy character.
There we go, that's better.
Yeah.
Let's do this instead.
I think the next candidate for, like, the facepalm character, like, would be Jagged Stripe, like, among his friend group.
Yeah.
But that's because I just don't appreciate him, though.
Yeah.
Jagged Stripe is pure and good and deserves better. And and then I made it worse.
We all agree, but you know.
But just imagine if Jagged Stripe was happy and appreciated.
Aww.
Oh, man.
That'd
Too
great
bad that
thing.
can't
We'd have a
happen.
great time.
Nope. That cannot happen. No, that's not doing much, is it? This. It's because I'm on the wrong layer. Damn. Fucking...
Nightleaf says, I don't know why, but Wolfthorn's expression makes me feel, wow. I never thought I could think a drawing of a cat is kind of handsome.
To me, with every drawing of Wolfthorn, I'm telling you, he has been my crush from the start, and he will always be, as it turns out.
He is a very good boy. He's actually
just-
not, he's
he's
not a
just-
really great person, but, you
No,
know.
he's really not, but he's just so... just can't...
You can't help but love him.
Yeah, there's just something about the way he looks at you that you just go, whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
Stare at you forever.
Talk about you don't appreciate what you got.
Let's do smaller.
I mean, he had to be a pretty good looker again. Be like, you know, I'll think about it.
Yep.
Oh goddamn, that animation is so good. Thank you for the tasty whip.
I gotta go look at the tasty whip now.
You can't, you're on stream.
It won't show up on my stream
Yeah,
screen. It's fine.
Alright.
It's fine. You know what? I'll look at it later, and I'll be
Make
surprised.
sure it's muted. Make sure it's muted too.
I'll just look at it later.
Okay.
Because I'm drawing bushes.
Yay!
Or stripes, depending on where you are in the stream.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Legs right now.
Leggies.
You just put the stripes on, do a little correction for the fur.
Yeah.
But
Wow, that was so long ago. This is actually kind of
I mean,
hilarious.
Thing I thought of. You say that, and I just think apple bottom jeans with the fur.
y'all are careful, I will just like sing an entire song to you.
Oh, Small Print has another good question. Do you believe that the apprentices are pushed too hard? Say yeah.
Like in canon or in StarClan battles?
This specifically is talking about the Wind Clan apprentices pushed too hard.
Like
By,
talked about
by
in
Hazel Star and Forest Slave.
Yes.
Yeah.
in Blackfoot's stories.
Yeah, I think that Hazel Star is very good with kits, but doesn't really know what to do with that in-between time of them being a young cat that's not a kit, but also not really an adult yet. So he just, like, treats them like adults as soon as they leave the nursery.
Yeah. And then Forest Leaf doesn't understand children at all.
She's like, ew.
Forest Leaf never was a child. She came into the world fully formed.
Yeah.
How dare you suggest otherwise? No, you could argue, and I this myself when I think of the characters, but you could definitely argue that because Hazel Star and Forest Leaf put so much pressure on specifically Spotted Shadow and Golden Pelt's friend group growing up, that causes a lot of the problems that they have now.
That, yeah. Yep. That's the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
Rogue Runner asks, is Moonkitty going to be acting as Rainstar in her normal voice?
Yes.
We've heard her lines, they're great.
Yeah.
Like, trust me, we weren't doing it just out of nepotism or anything. Moonkitty was not the person we originally envisioned for that role, but her take was really good, so...
Yeah.
Moonkitty really has understood like how to voice act and like be her voice. Like she can't change like her pitch of her voice, but like she can act the character, and that's really worked very well. Like,
Yeah,
she really
that's
can act it very well, and
More
it
what we were
fits
looking for
beautifully.
Rainstar.
Mm-hmm.
And then the
Yeah,
voice
it's
just
like,
fit
you're going
perfect.
to recognize, you're going to recognize it's her but that's okay because Rain's different from Moonkitty, and she does an excellent job playing that character.
Which makes total sense when you think about it, because for so long, Moonkitty played the vast majority of every character she animated, and even if you knew it was Moonkitty, you could definitely tell the characters apart.
Exactly.
And, like, I can understand why some people would think that her voice wouldn't fit for a villain, but when you really get down to it, Rainstar is just that kind of prissy bitch that it
Yeah.
works really well for. Like, her having a deep voice would not fit at all.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Moon just did it perfect, and that's why we chose her, ultimately.
So yeah, don't hope that no one thinks this, but definitely don't assume that we cast based on, like, who our friends are, because we did not. Anyone who made it in had to fight off with some really good voice actors to get their spots. We
Yeah.
have multiple options for just about every single character that could have made it in if someone wasn't available. So
Casting was difficult.
Oh
Yeah.
god, it was so difficult. Yeah, we had,
casting took us a few days.
Yeah.
and we went back and forth a lot on many characters. but we're super happy with our final choices. Like, but like we have some really great professional voice actors up in here, and we're like, how did you get to our project? Like, why are you here?
That's the other thing I contributed to this project.
Yeah.
Because I work with professional voice actors a lot, so. I mean, not like a lot, but whenever I can. Which is sorry to go off topic briefly, but if you guys aren't following Bolton and Ereka's voice actors on Twitter, do it.
Yeah.
Good plan.
They're such good friends in real life, it's the purest thing I've ever seen.
Oh.
Like, just every so often, Tom, who is Bolton's voice actor, will post something, and then in the comments you'll just see Gianni, who voices Ereka, just going, "Yes! We stand!"
This is the kind of chemistry I like.
And we were not aware that they were friends when we cast them, so that was just great.
That Pandwitches and Frinty Mesh were brothers.
Yeah.
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 And it's so funny because they're in a love triangle.
Yep.
And they comment on that frequently in the chat.
Yep. And it's hilarious.
It's really fun. Yeah, because so like Frinty Mesh like actually follows Warriors and does the stuff and followed the project and auditioned, and then knew his brother liked voice acting, who's been trying to do more voice acting work, and so told his brother to audition, and he auditioned, and so Pandwitches got the role of Wolfthorn, and then Frinty Mesh got the role of Rowan Storm.
I love that Frinty Mesh will just occasionally comment in character on things.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Like, someone will be talking about, like, you know, how to flirt, and he'll just be like Rowan Storm taking notes in the corner.
It is funny.
Oh no. Someone asked what Dark Lightning is in the
Oh.
chat.
Well,
Mhm.
Just follow the link, water posted, everything's there.
Yeah.
I'm answering, and also
you better
can
answer.
God's channel and watch her book trailer on it too. It's perfect. It also gives a pretty good like summary of the start. Well, I mean, it is the first chapter, but also like
I don't read much, so I
I-
haven't
I
read
would-
it yet,
I-
but I do have the
could
book.
try to put all like say much about the books in the chat, but and even say here, but it'll take a while. It's gonna be best explained and summarized, and go to the link.
Because I definitely don't want to take up too much of the stream talking about that. This is mainly StarClan battles focused.
I would love to take up the stream talking about that. Trust me, but but yeah, like Steve hasn't read Cloudless Rain yet.
Yes, I haven't read it yet, so don't spoil me. I try to read, I really do. I'm just not a great reader
I know.
because I have
I know you do,
dyslexia,
it's
so it's
We
hard.
know
Oh my
this
God.
and we love you.
We should like just voice chat one day and just like all read together, so we could just like take.
Oh my
moments
God.
To, like, pause and
If you guys
react.
want to like read to me, I would fucking love that shit. Do you have an audiobook?
Honestly,
Oh,
it's
I
probably
love doing that.
let's do it. I don't know if we should do it on a stream sometime, but I'm totally about
Oh my
just
God.
doing it for us. More
I
than
love
anything.
being read to. I just love it. I listen to audiobooks. It's the best thing ever.
I
Which
wouldn't
book
really
would
do it
we
on a
read?
stream. Cloudless Rain.
Oh, I'm gonna have to dip for that. I cannot listen to my writing being read out loud.
No, you can't, and that's fine.
I'm just
I will definitely have a hangout with you, Teef, and Neil if you want to be in there too. I will
Hell
read.
yeah.
We can just draw stuff
Read.
while Audrey
It'll
reads
help
to
me-
us.
We can switch off reading.
It'll
Yes.
help me build my voice acting skills so I can do more background characters better.
Ah, yes, lovely. And I get to be read to. It'll be
I'm gonna just
perfect.
say, please,
Yeah.
please don't read the whole thing on stream, but up to the first 3 chapters, good to go.
Okay. We might. I'm not sure. I'm not sure we will. I think it might be more fun to just do it as friends.
Yeah.
But we'll
Yeah.
also be happy to advertise at the same time, so it's Bates.
Go buy it anyway. It's not freaking expensive. Like, even if I don't feel like reading, I still like to buy books from authors I like because I want them to keep making things. And, yeah.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah. Even if I never read it, I still have it and I will buy it. I
Which
seem
character
like
do you have the hardest time keeping on model while animating?
Spotted Shadow.
Yeah. Got it.
Like, Peach Paw may be hard to figure out how to get the fluff going at first, but at least you can see if the model is really there or
And
not.
she's a fluffy
more
character, so
readily.
it's easy peasy. Like, Spotty, I like to draw real big chunky characters. And she's not. And it's hard. The end.
I also have a really hard time with Rainstar.
I have not
Oh,
animated
yeah,
her
she's got, like,
yet.
that arched nose.
Yeah.
I did that like little spoof drawing in Avalon's sketchbook
Okay.
with Rainstar, and like figuring out how to push her proportions and stuff was definitely difficult.
That was such a fun little drawing, though.
Oh yeah, I love it. It was a good spoof drawing. Don't get me wrong.
Did we ever tell you guys about that?
Yeah, I
Maybe?
posted it in the chat to
Maybe?
them. I think.
Yeah,
I
I
shared
think
it, but I
so.
was.
It's
Okay.
the one of Pale Star pushing Star out of the way.
I'm looking at the seating range, and I went to storyboard and Beth posted a golden Garfield that says not need to.
Robot. You turned into a robot.
Oh no! I went back into storyboards. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I went back into storyboards to look for the seating arrangements because I'm working on the next. And I'm just greeted with the Garfield golden pelt that says you're not immune to propaganda.
Oh god, yeah.
We should definitely mention how much fun it
Spoiling
is
us.
to work with some of the people we have hired to do things. Because it is
It's a blast.
so fun.
Best thing, honestly. I'm gonna take a moment and post in the director's voice chat dump the photo of the drawing I did in Avalon's sketchbook because I have it on my phone. Somewhere.
Get a little shore going on. I learned how to put shores in the background from Bob Ross.
Nice.
Yes, little shores.
And there it is.
And there it is.
I know we. Or is it?
Can we talk about Rainstar's thigh-high boots, though?
Right. That was the whole point behind that design choice, by the way.
Better.
Here, Tania, I'll just I'll DM you to that message. I've got it for you. That seating
I
arrangement.
found it. I found
Okay.
it.
I found it in concept art faster than I found it in storyboards.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
always
I
look
don't
in
think it was in
concept.
there. I was just clicking around and immediately saw that and was like, oh, I'm dead. I'm dying in bed.
Man, I love Better Grey Paw.
Same. I think I did a pretty decent job drawing that Rainstar, honestly. It's considered,
Yeah.
because that was a small page.
Yeah, like, it's definitely Rainstar.
Yeah.
The Pale Star jumping frame is the one I'm like, who even knows, whatever.
Let's do... I feel like the water needs to be purple. Because it just does. You know how it is.
Oh, here's an interesting question from Eclipse Soul. Who do you guys think is the most conflicting to like? Like, you like them, but there's so much you don't like about them also.
Don't say Golden Pelt. Besides Golden Pelt.
Yeah, besides Golden Pelt.
Challenge mode, not Golden Pelt.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it, Fernface. What a freaking... I hate and love her, and I hate that I love her. Because, like, her design is just so fun, and it's... You never get a female character that's, like...
Awful.
Designed to not be pretty, but that makes her aesthetically pleasing to look at.
Yeah. I actually love drawing her, so... I did this cool-ass
Got
drawing
these
of her a
bug
while
eyes and
ago.
Crazy smile.
Yeah, she's awesome, dude.
She's, like,
I'm into
ugly
it.
cute.
Question is actually Dawn Frost.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep, that's valid.
I love Dawn Frost, but sometimes she just makes me go, alright.
Okay then.
Are we, alright, we are casually going in this direction. Oh, like, fiction reflects life, and, she being casually radicalized right now?
I mean, yeah, I'd say that that's kind of easy to say about characters at some point, because, like, they all have flaws and they're all not perfect.
And they all have moments where they fail as characters to meet their morals.
Yeah, and you're just like, really?
Yeah.
I'll also say that Spotted Shadow can be pretty frustrating, and to go back to an earlier point, there was a plot change involving her that I actually disagreed with Tennille on pretty strongly.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, obviously you're still the creator of the series, so we're gonna go with what your vision of this is when it comes to that character, because you own her. But it's like, yeah, I could see people, like, making essay videos about why Spotted Shadow did a dumb. And
Why she is wrong.
And I'm gonna probably be one of those people just being like, we made this decision, now let me tell you what I don't like about it. But it's still a good story, though, because you need to have conflict in your story, and that means that your characters can't do the right thing or the thing that you want them to do all the time, because that would be boring.
And they can't just do it on a whim either. It has to make sense why they're an idiot.
Yeah, it's like, it's definitely something Spotted Shadow would do. It just makes me angry that she did it.
Yep.
And thankfully, we will frame it in all of its problematic lights.
She's not gonna get off easy for it.
But I honestly am really, really happy with the change in ending. Like, if I were one of the warriors, I would be like, wow, our society is exploding. But
Wow, we live in a society.
I'm pretty sure that's what Dawn Frost thinks at the end.
this is what everybody meant when they said this would be the end of WinClan. But as a creator, I'm really, really happy with it and how it turns out, and I like how that informs the future conflict, too.
Oh man, I'm really resisting the urge to go on a rant.
Do it.
I haven't even read Veil of Shadows yet, but people have been inboxing me spoilers.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Which, don't do that. Thanks, I hate it.
Tessa?
General, don't
No,
direct
get off
message
of there. You're a bad
people if you're not, like...
kitten. No. God, Tess.
Don't direct message people about spoilers, especially without even just, like, asking first.
Yeah,
But
like,
also, just, like, if you're not their friend, like, why are you direct messaging them about spoilers?
like, I feel like some people just don't realize that I am not a big person in this fandom, and I don't get books early. And because people have just been messaging me like, so what do you think about this big spoiler? And I'm like, I haven't read the book yet. I haven't even finished Dragon Slayer yet.
You haven't?
Because
Oh, man.
library.
Oh, right. I always forget that you support libraries.
I finished this Saturday.
And I love that.
Boom.
Yes, I will have it done, but like, I'm not done yet.
I love it.
I think I just got to part 2.
Okay.
So, but like, I also haven't had a lot of time to read. So
Yeah,
tomorrow
that's
I'll
fair.
probably spend a good chunk of my evening reading it, and then I'll probably be done.